AI, the Pandora's box of the fashion industry. Introduction. The fashion industry moves at lightning speed because fashion trends are constantly changing. Artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning can help fashion retailers and designers stay up to date with the latest fashion trends. AI fashion programs can successfully predict fashion trends, but these programs raise concerns about the data privacy of consumers and intellectual property rights of designers. Next, we will address the advantages and disadvantages of AI in the fashion industry. There's much more shopping moving online. The e-shopping trend is forcing online retailers and designers to re-evaluate how they conduct business. AI is able to predict fashion trends and seasonality of items. Using consumer data from social media, machine-generated analysis of different platforms helps designers predict fashion trends. With a click of a button, companies are acquiring enormous amounts of data from their consumers, helping them to customize fashion towards their customer. Some disadvantages of AI are data privacy concerns and intellectual property rights of designers, which we will address further along in this PowerPoint. Next, we will address smart software and the role it plays in the fashion industry. Edited is a smart software that provides 4 types of analysis on product assortment, price analysis, promotion analysis, and product sales. Edited is made up of a team of data scientists who help companies collect data on their markets and how to better serve their clients. It collects information from more than 800,000 influential social media, such as Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, blogs, which makes it possible to analyze style and trends of the entire market. Edited includes 2,000 global clothing brands, including Tommy Hilfiger, Topshop, and Sears. Mindless surfing of the web by the masses can lead to a feeding frenzy by large corporations eagerly awaiting a big catch, such as consumers' data. Moving on to a smart software similar to Edited is Stylumia, which provides big data analysis using artificial intelligence. It provides insightful analysis by analyzing social media such as Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Stylumia is not as mainstreamed as Edited since its main customers are Indian fashion retailers. However, Stylumia claims that their sales have improved these companies by 10 to 20%. Another system employed by a number of companies is the bot shop. The bot shop acts like an intermediary between the consumer and the corporation to get the customer a quick response. It was first started in 2016 and is used by H&M and Sephora. As you can see in this image, between a customer and the bot shop over Facebook Messenger, Sephora has employed the bot shop to act like a customer service tool to its customers. Customers can type in words and the bot shop will be able to hold a conversation and help the client find exactly what they are looking for. Next, we have data privacy concerns. Since shopping has progressively moved onto online platforms, it has raised many data privacy concerns regarding restricting the unlimited use of cookies to track a consumer's every click on a website. In fact, the General Data Protection Regulation introduced in the EU in May 2018 forced retailers to take stock and potentially eliminate personal data they hold on consumers. A month after the General Data Protection Regulation went into effect, a survey showed that nearly a third of European consumers had exercised their privacy rights, a much higher portion than expected. This just goes to show how consumers have more interest in protecting their privacy than one might assume. The California Consumer Privacy Act, largely modeled after the General Data Protection Regulation, went into effect in the beginning of 2020. As of October of last year, 2019, 19 other U.S. states, which together account for 134 million Americans, are currently debating this legislation. The United States is historically known for doing little to prevent companies from losing their stranglehold on users' data, so this act is a big deal. Furthermore, Vogue Business performed an experiment of its own where it sent 8 different retailers a subject access request, which is a legal means by which a person can access the data any company holds about them under the GDPR. One company in particular that had a lot of information on users was ASOS. ASOS had collected information from the customer's Facebook page, including their favorite authors, books, films, interests, culinary preferences, and the pages they liked when they last logged into ASOS using Facebook login. This breach of personal information is shocking to just about anyone. How is it that one company can collect all this information on each person who logs on to their website via their Facebook login? In addition, MatchesFashion.com also had some shocking results. They sent back every apparent identifiable interaction the customer had with the site since May 2019. This included information such as how far through an article she had read, the wording she used when searching for products, and whether this led to a purchase. This feels almost as if it is a breach of privacy. However, there are some companies who are using clients' data to help their client, one of which is Stitch Fix. Stitch Fix, a personal styling company that uses machine learning and AI algorithms to help decide what items will go into a client's box. Stitch Fix has personal stylists who, with the help of AI, pick out clothes based on algorithms of styling preferences. Once the box of clothes arrives at the customer's house, the customer can decide if they want to purchase the clothes or send them back. As you can see in this picture, Stitch Fix is changing the way people find what they love. They value client loyalty as well as data, and they have a clear dialogue with their customers about what they're using the client's data for. Stitch Fix uses algorithms and machine learning to create new products and designs. Yet, they still use humans to vet the designs before being sent to production. Stitch Fix is an excellent example of a company that asks and has an open dialogue with its customers about using their data to come up with products they think their client will like. Moving on to intellectual property rights of fashion designers. Currently, there is little copyright protection for fashion designers in the United States for AI-generated designs. AI-generated designs could decrease the value of design and deter fashion designers from wanting to use AI programming, since these designers will not know if their designs are protected. This limits opportunity for innovation in the fashion industry. Like a video game company first conceiving the idea of a video game, the designer first conceives what the design will look like and feel like when transferred to fabric. According to the second circuit analysis, originality would occur at this point. The fashion designer is still making their own original work with the help of a software program instead of a sketchpad. Lastly, we will touch upon AI in fashion schools. The Fashion Institute of Technology is now using AI software in their classes. FIT has incorporated methods and course plans into their program to ensure that its students are prepared for a world where AI is an integral part of the fashion design process. A lawyer from Ackerman LLP articulated that Kanye West does not even write music anymore. He considers himself to be an architect of music. This is a perfect example of how the world is changing, and it is important for future generations to know how to use tools and not to fear them. In conclusion, like Pandora's Box of ancient Greece, AI and machine learning have released into the world unlimited access to consumer data. In Greek mythology, Pandora was the first woman. Zeus gifted her a box and told her not to open it. However, as soon as she was alone, she opened the box. Once the box was opened, all evils known to man were released into the world. Unlike the Stitch Fix box, which brings happiness and delight to its customers, AI has completely opened a door to data collection and sharing by corporations that cannot be closed. The only thing that remained in Pandora's box was hope, which had been caught under the lid. Similarly, the conveniences to consumers, designers, and retailers that was caught under the lid of Stitch Fix box gives hope to the fashion industry. The 21st century may move faster than ancient Greece, but some lessons never go out of style.